Be my guest, put your magic to the test. It was goody. So I'm going live because I feel like it. For one, let's start there. But I feel like it for one. Waiting for Chelsea to log on so I can go ahead and tag her in. How y'all doing on this beautiful Friday evening? But we're here to talk about some real life topics and things that's going on right now. And then what up, Dave? How you doing, bro? Okay, Chelsea logged in. Okay, request me, tag me. Okay, Chelsea, tag me. I don't know how to do this. You know I'm old, Chelsea. So I'm going live, Facebook. I'm going live on Instagram too, from my phone though. So don't think I'm talking to y'all if I'm not. Not to be petty, but there you go. View. Let's see if this works. What up, Ted? I'm going live, man. Y'all can join on Instagram.
Dang,
Yes,
that's crazy.
Look at God.
Sammy
He pulled up.
Sammy ready to party, okay?
He
Sammy,
pulled up.
Hey,
You feel me? Hey.
This is crazy. Hey, Jay, I'm glad y'all followed us over here, okay? Where y'all drinks at? Are y'all turned up? Listen, Jay, listen.
Hey, I got my green juice, man, my healthy green juice.
You ready? You are ready, okay? JC, I don't know what's going on with the live on these other pages, but
what
for
up,
some
Facebook?
reason we're good. Okay, now we're in there. That's Sammy. Sammy, who you giving the hard eyes to? Me?
I think it's to me, man. She like my braids. I think she's doing hard eyes to my braids, man. That's the spirit.
Oh, you do look cute, brother. You
the
look
spirit.
Cute. You look
Thanks,
cute.
brother. Thank you.
I had to turn on that AC. I was sweating, baby. Look, I was getting my curls stop popping up. Look at this.
Hey.
Yes, Sammy. Okay, we over here sweating. I don't understand it. We need to get it together. Okay.
What you on, Ted?
Let's go ahead and jump into our question, our segment. For everybody that's tuning in, clearly we are here for the real Let's Get Naked. So,
yeah.
So check out the new symbols. Yes, there we go. We got a new label. So we are here for the real Let's Get Naked. So y'all make sure y'all follow that page. We are the ambassadors for the real Let's Get Naked, Stronger Together Productions, and of course, Daddy's Unite.
Let's get it. You feel me? Daddy's Unite. You feel me? You feel me?
Yes. So, unfortunately, we had some major technical difficulties.
Major
difficulties. Have been at it since 6, y'all. Since 6. Okay. So clearly, we've been struggling. We were trying real hard to get it done.
30 minutes though. 30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes. Full 30 minutes for real. So y'all make sure y'all tell Saeed and Alma that we tried real hard. And y'all make sure y'all do us a solid and go follow the real Let's Get Naked page, because clearly
right.
it's a lot of shit going on. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we put that in the comments so y'all can go follow. Hey Shayla Renee, hey girl, hey. So now let's just get to it. So quarantine babe, where she at? Where she been? What she been doing? Let us know.
I didn't hear the question. You said what?
Quarantine babe.
Quarantine babe. Oh man, so I had one at first. Yeah, I was like, I was borderline in a relationship almost.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that close? Oh,
yeah, it's real. Like, yeah. So I had a quarantine. Wait, first of all, define quarantine babe. Is that like staying or just give like the cutty when the cutty is necessary? Like what define quarantine babe? First of all, let's start there. So
We can do that. Okay, so quarantine babe. That could either be that. I mean, it depends on what y'all got going on. That could be a woman that you are in a relationship with. That could be someone who you just hitting up. Like one of my homegirls, we had a conversation. I ain't gonna call her name out though, but
I already
we
know
were
who it is.
talking
But go
about
ahead.
quarantine.
I already
We were
know who it
talking
is.
about
But go ahead.
quarantine bays with an S. So literally, she's had multiple, but she's single and she's living her best life. So she can
Well,
do what she wants to do. So quarantine bae, I mean, it can be the one person you've been with the most. It can be a
so,
couple of people who you've been slanging and banging with. I'm just saying, you gotta just live your best life, whatever way you need to. Okay, Sammy, do you have a quarantine bae? Come on, let's talk.
I know Sammy got one. I can look at her default picture until she got one.
Okay,
She
listen,
might,
Sammy got a
she might be
few.
the girl. She might be the friend you talking about. Honestly.
No, this is my friend who said she was about to be joining us. Okay, hi, Miss J. Marie. Welcome. We're talking about
All right, look.
quarantine bays. So go ahead and answer, Leon.
So at first I had one because I was dating a girl since January,
Mm-hmm.
and we just stopped. What, like April? Like like a few days into April we stopped. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I had her. That's the only girl I was dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. And yeah. So now I just got I got quarantine friends.
You don't want to call them quarantine bays. You just gonna call them
I ain't got no,
quarantine friends.
because it's nobody. I don't text nobody, so it's just, you know what I'm saying. Ain't no,
Oh,
hey, how you doing? Hey, how's the family?
see?
It's not.
And the
It's
phone
just,
calls are important. If I can pick up the phone and call
yeah,
you, that means you gotta at the next level. Okay, listen.
yeah. So, my son's my excuse for everything. Like, oh, I can call because I got it's real though. Like, it's real because I got my son. Like, he's here and
I
I got him.
can't.
But like. But I don't really
Ladies,
be. I
y'all
don't
take
want to be.
notes, okay?
Yeah, I don't be talking. I ain't trying. If I ain't trying to, if I don't see marriage in you, I'm not about to be investing my phone time. That's important. Phone.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I could
serious.
be playing video games with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I choose my son over everybody. So in
Yeah.
order for me to take time with my son, you got to be like, I got to see like future with you. Other than that, it's just text while I'm with my son. Like me and Blake video game. Okay, let me respond to this text. Or come over at 9. Okay, I'll come over at 9. Like that. That's like yeah. You know what I mean? Like
That's fair.
I text you, but I'm not gonna be here. So I ain't got no quarantine bae, but I got options. I got quarantine options. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Don't say options. That sounds bad.
Okay,
Call
I
them
got a
quarantine
quarantine
friends. Call
option
them
or two.
quarantine friends.
Quarantine
Okay.
choices. Quarantine choices. Is that better?
That sounds worse.
Lorenzo, come here.
Sammy want to read Rizzo. Rizzo, what he been doing?
Come here, baby. They want to meet you, bro. Come here.
Okay.
Hey,
Wait, they want to meet you.
Rizzo.
They want to meet you. Yes, I got
How
a
you been
cute
acting
son.
in the
Yes, I'm a
quarantine? You
very
been
handsome man
behaving?
with a cute light-skinned son. Yes,
Yes.
I have a light-skinned.
We love So.
I have a light-skinned son. Say what up, Chelsea. Remember Chelsea? So,
Hey, so.
hey, remember Chelsea? Look,
Look at him. He's just laughing.
look.
Red, welcome.
Wait, you're not gonna say hi to Chelsea, bro?
Yes, Brittany, I'm so sorry for putting
Look,
your
look up.
promise
Stop,
in
bro.
your
You're an
friend's
actor, bro. Stop
bag.
being shy. Say what up, Chelsea.
Hey, so.
Say what up, Chelsea.
Aww.
All right, go back in the room, man. If you're gonna be shy, go back in there. They requested you, bro.
Look, the people saying hey, so.
Huh?
They
Look at him.
They requested you, bro.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hey, so. How you been? You been good? You been good? Like, look. No, Brie, we just got started, girl. Stay in. We just got started, girl. We were
You
trying
done?
to get
Okay.
it
All right. Bye.
together, okay?
You done? Or you gonna talk some
And
more?
the live wasn't working.
He out of here.
Girl. Yeah, stay on, friend. Stay on.
Love you. Bye. Close the door. He out of here. He was like, all right, that's my
Okay,
crew.
he was nervous. He was nervous. Listen.
Slamming doors, you just slamming doors and everything.
I
You like that? You put
can't.
me on the spot.
Yes, Britt. Yes, great timing,
Daphne,
girl.
you
Great
petty as
timing.
hell. I'm
Look,
on live on Instagram too. Go on my Instagram, Daphne.
look. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. So we were talking about quarantine bays.
Right. So as far as quarantine bays,
Britt,
we
how
are.
many quarantine bays you have, or do you have just one?
Dang. I have 0 quarantine bays, but I got quarantine cutty options, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Keep it real. Keep it
Yeah,
real.
we gonna be, if we gonna get naked, let's get naked. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
let's get naked,
If
okay?
we gonna
Let's
be naked.
go. Well, I can be honest. I have a lot of options as well.
Well, look at God. Sis,
I have
I would not
options.
expect that from you. I thought you would say the
No.
same.
My options are a little bit different, okay? I'm not saying that I've taken up these options, but I know that they're there. So the only person that I only have one official quarantine babe. Brett, look, I'm trying to clean it up.
You got your broom, you got your mop. I'm trying to see what you're gonna do with it all. How you gonna blend it together?
Look, I only got one official quarantine babe, but he was here before quarantine, so
Okay.
he don't really count, you know. And then
Okay.
yeah, but I do have options. A lot of people have been sliding in my DMs. Kennedy,
Okay.
baby girl, hey girl.
Okay.
But I do. I've had a lot of people slide in my DMs, but I think it's because they just bored. They don't know what they
Right.
want. Nobody ain't serious.
Everybody bored. Y'all bored too. Y'all more bored than we are.
we not bored. We not as bored as y'all are. People have just been
No.
texting me who I haven't heard from in a long time.
Hold on. Let me tell you this. Y'all are way more bored than us. Women in general. Let me tell you why. Most women got kids. Most women got kids with them. So they're occupied with their kids. So there's no way they can't even play with themselves if they don't, most of the time. We Gucci. We Gucci. I mean, I got my son, but most men don't have their kids. You know?
Listen.
I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of men don't. But most women got their kids, so y'all kids is busting in on y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. But
nobody ain't busting in on us. Okay, yes, Kennedy, yes. All y'all do is play 2K. That's it. Y'all just
and Madden.
And then
Put
y'all
your
be
mouth
wanting
and Madden. Me and my son play Madden. You feel me?
Texting just randomly. I was like, one guy texted me, and I was like, I haven't heard from you since I want to say my birthday, which is in October. Like,
whoa.
What? Like random guys. Hey Troy, welcome. But literally, since my birthday, I'm like, yeah, you real bored. I didn't even respond. And then I blocked him on top of that. Y'all know I'm the blocking queen. So I blocked him real quick. I'm real quick to block somebody because that was disrespectful. Oh my God. Hey, Dominique. Hey, black boy. But yes, so he had the nerve to slide and send that text. I can't even believe him. I was appalled.
Appalled. I feel your appalledness.
Listen, okay. All right. So next question. Look at Brittany for yes for the blocks.
She said the
question. Have you done online dating?
Yes, I've done online dating once or twice. Do you mean like okay? Okay. Once again, okay. Define online dating. Is it the dating apps, or is it sliding a DM on Instagram or inboxing on Facebook?
Let's talk about
Twitter.
that. How many DMs have you slid in since the quarantine started? Rough estimate.
How many DMs do I how many DMs do I have open? How many DMs do I have, or how many DMs have I slid in?
How many DMs have you slid in yourself?
Woo, child.
He's trying to act like it's a trick question.
I mean, sometimes I slide in the DMs for the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
When
all
you're
about.
bored. Is that what it is?
I cannot be bored and still be okay. Like this is okay, man. I can't even tell you my secrets, man. Anyway,
Go,
so
man, go.
like when I make posts. How I am on Facebook. My interaction on Facebook is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I might make a post on Facebook, and most of the time it's like 10, 15 girls that comment. It'd be like a couple of niggas, but they just comment just to be seen by girls,
That
right?
is true. I'm a witness to that. That's true. That's true.
So most of the women, I'm not gonna say they all like me. You know what I'm saying? They just find me appealing. I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? So they like to be there because other cute girls are there. Let's be real. So yeah. So sometimes it's a hit. Sometimes it's a miss. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, she comment like on all my posts. I think she might be feeling me. So I might slide her inbox just check her temperature. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's a why are you here? Sometimes it's a hey how you know what I'm saying? So I slide in DMs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. I slide in inboxes just for fun. It's fun to us. It's fun for me. It's fun for y'all too. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun for y'all to tell us no. It's fun for y'all to curve us. It's fun for y'all to see dick pics and be like, oh my god, why you send me dick pics? And y'all say them motherfuckers. It's fun. It's fun, but only difference is we be real about our shit. You know what I'm saying? We be real about our shit for the most part.
But that's not it though. We don't enjoy curving, guys. That's not
y'all love curving guys.
No, we
it's
don't.
on y'all to do list every day.
Let me be real.
I got homegirls. Y'all be like, how many niggas you curve today, girl? I get it. I get it.
Ladies,
I curve this nigga, this nigga.
Do y'all enjoy curving guys? Because I honestly don't. For me,
hey friend.
I think for me, this is completely transparent. Oh, bro, Kennedy, she said what she do.
See, look, she being real.
Kennedy, I cannot. No, I don't enjoy that part of it. Now it is flattering, yes, Chris. It's
flattering. We don't choose a better word.
I do it the nice way. I don't even ignore. I mean, I don't even entertain. Sometimes I just don't entertain it at all because I'm like, you know what? Let me not. But because let me tell you, one time I was honest as I don't know what, and I told this guy, I'm like, honestly, I'm just not, I'm not interested in you that way. And he went off on me, went off on me. And I was just like, I thought I was doing you a favor so you can stop having conversations with yourself in my inbox. Listen, I was trying to help him out. And clearly, he just did not appreciate that. You're right. I do like to block people. You're right. Okay.
Hey, Sammy, I got a question, Sammy.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me find out. This is a love connection, okay?
I just got a question, but I'm a wait till a more private setting. I'm saved. It's nothing. It's nothing bad. I see LA. It's hilarious.
Okay.
I'm a Compton nigga, baby. It's different.
Oh.
Compton niggas don't give a fuck. We don't do that.
I can't. Okay.
I'm being honest.
This one guy. Let me tell y'all. This was a real funny one. And Kennedy probably still has a screenshot to this day because I'm real good at deleting stuff. But one guy slid in my DMs, y'all, and he gave me. All I asked him was, "Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself." Most people give like blanket statements, I was born and raised here, I do this, like your career wise. Y'all, I really wish I had a screenshot right now because, y'all, this boy says to me, no lie, okay, I'm going to just tell you the truth. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So he goes on to tell me, y'all, all of this stuff, that he is a pimp, that he was a stripper, that he works for the porn industry. Y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. I wish I had the screenshot. Look, just got out of jail. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you.
Well, look at
just
God.
Got out of jail. Y'all, I'm not lying. It was the longest paragraph ever. And he's like, all of this stuff, y'all. And then at the very end, he decides to say, well, I understand if you don't. What he said, Kennedy, he said something like, I understand if this is too much for you or something like that. And so, of course, me being me, it was too much.
Oh Lord.
So I said
Oh,
that, y'all. I was like, yeah, I wish you the best, but unfortunately, that wouldn't, it's not going to work out. It's just not. Y'all, he went off. I didn't think, yeah, he took it, but I thought she was different. Friend, wait, you don't even know me. How did you think I was different? How did you think I was going to respond? Y'all, how would y'all respond to that? Because I can't. You're in the porn industry. You just got out of the jail. You do pimping. I just listen. I don't
you
know.
do pimping? That's something you do? You do pimping? Lord, child.
Yo, I can't. Kennedy still has the screenshot to this day. I deleted the message. Like anytime I block somebody, I just delete the messages because I don't like to go back and forth and read because y'all know that kind of stuff brings up emotions. So I just blocked and deleted. But Kennedy loves her screenshots, baby. So she will definitely pull it out in a quickness, okay?
Kennedy got records, man. You gotta watch Kennedy.
Okay, so back to the online dating. Are you on an online app? I'm just asking. Maybe the ladies in the comments want to know. What's wrong with online dating?
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't knock it at all.
Okay.
So I'm on a couple of them.
Oh,
No. So look, so I was on Tinder first, right? And I was like, they ratchet. Like, I mean, I like sex, but I'm not about to just be like anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not thirsty for it. Like, I could just call somebody for it. So I'm not thirsty for it. But like a lot of times, like conversation is what gets me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you talk about something, then I might give you my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of times women don't be talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I deleted the Tinder. I didn't delete it, but I don't log on to the Tinder no more.
Okay.
Now we're on Bumble. Bumble is just like, I gotta wait for her to reply, and women, yeah. So I don't like Bumble.
Okay.
I'm on it, but I don't like it.
Okay.
So Hinge is cool. I just found about BLK like 3 days ago, so I started that one.
Britt says she's gonna be okay. Look at that. Okay, Britt.
Yeah, so BLK is cool, but it's kind of like the black Tinder because like I done got off the sex already. I didn't. Yeah, it's like, but like easy. Like this is like like I ain't even send you a dick yet. Like
What's going on? Yeah, prostitution.
it's wild. And then I seen like a couple girls like everybody bio it says no hookups, right? Unless you like the nigga, but unless he's handsome, then it's a hookup. But if he's not handsome, but on at least 2 profiles, as I'm skimming, as I'm liking and disliking, I see hookups like across the picture, and it had numbers. Like, so this is a whole service too. Like, I'm like, I don't know how this for y'all ladies on there. I doubt niggas got hookups across me. You know, niggas every nigga on there want to smash something, but it's just like, I'm over. I'm just like at that point where I'm just gonna let God, I'm gonna let God guide me. And he take it forever. Like super forever, right?
I understand that.
Like honestly, the last girl I dated in January, I thought she was the one. Like I thought she was the one. Like for sure.
Where's she at? Let me call her up, okay? Because sis hurt my brother, and we clearly need to talk about this. Is she on here? Because sis, he misses you, okay? He is.
No, I don't. I don't. Nah, she wasn't the one for me. We cool. We don't talk no more. But it ain't no like I'm gonna see her again because for certain reasons. But like it ain't no bad blood if I see her again. It's a hug. How you been? Yeah, I know I'm petty, like jokingly petty, like on social media I'm petty. But in real life, like life is too short to be petty, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't do anything to me, and I didn't do anything to her. It just we not for each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's mature, brother. That's really mature. Because you can't have that type of relationship with everybody, okay?
Right.
Most of the guys who I don't talk to anymore, they're blocked. That's just my preference. I'm the block queen. I will block you in a second,
Right.
But relationship wise, for some reason, like most of those guys, we're definitely Still, you know, we're still in communication. We might not talk all the time. I might not answer every time they FaceTime me or call me. Dominique. he's in the comment.
Oh.
But see, that was a different relationship. That was like the longest relationship I've ever had. We were together like 3.5 years, but that was like 5 years ago, you know.
Look at
And
God.
now we're like, you know, we can actually communicate and be friends. So yeah, I mean, I'm petty, you know, in the blocking area, but it's mostly just to protect my peace, you know.
Right. Right.
That's it. That's literally
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
I
block
just,
specialist myself, so.
yeah, you know, and that's okay, you know. But let's move on to the next topic.
Oh Lord, what you got for me, man?
Okay. So, because of course we're here for the real Let's Get Naked. So one of the topics, yes, the blocking ministry, Chris. Yes, come on, blocking ministry. We gotta have the blocking
Ministry.
ministry.
Take it to the Lords.
Listen,
Take
okay, you
it to
got
the
the Mind
Lord.
Your Business ministries. You got the blocking ministries. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do these days. Hey, Nicole. So, of course, on the Real Let's Get Naked, the latest podcast is talking about money and
Right.
finances in relationships. So, of course, like I wanted to know, and this was a real funny one, but did you receive your stimulus check?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't.
So that was definitely one of the ones that was really, really hilarious because let's say, for instance, you did. What would you do with your stimulus check?
I don't know, man. It's not a lot of money, man. So I
Oh,
feel
but
like,
not a lot of money. You know what?
I mean,
Pastor here when it do
and I'm not,
does
and I ain't
come,
even,
okay?
I ain't even flossing. I ain't doing none of that because
Yeah.
I've been poor. I've been homeless before. So,
Yes.
but like, I just feel like, you know, I'm pretty good with my money these days. You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed with some good projects,
That's awesome.
acting wise. So I'm learning how to save my money. And
Yes.
I even say my son makes money. I save his money too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so like I'm not. I haven't even given it thought about. You know, I haven't even looked at research if I can get it or anything.
Look at you. You good.
Especially because I know you got to give it back. I'm done with on
Not
RS.
the stimulus checks. Not the stimulus. Not the stimulus.
Yeah, see, that shows how much I don't know about it.
Look. That's okay. So when it comes to your lady friends, what do you expect in that area? Have you ever lived with a woman?
I have.
Oh.
My son's mom. Yeah. Well, she
Okay.
lived with me. She lived with me briefly.
Oh, she lived with you. Okay. You have to make that clear. Okay.
Briefly.
So, well, let's not talk about that situation because that's a little too close for home. So in your upcoming relationships, if the woman lives with you, are you planning to take on all of the responsibility with bills, or how are you planning to do that? Are you the 50-50 man? Are you you take the little bills, I take the big bills? What kind of man are you?
I need Sammy to log off first before I answer this question.
Ah!
Nah, I'm kidding. Man, that's tough. So for me, and it's funny because I just saw, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but Kennedy, I'm not saying I agree with it, but I saw a post that was funny to me, and I was like, like it made me think. Not that I agree with it or I will do it. I saw a guy said if I pay all the bills, I'm cheating. That's what I saw, right? And me personally, yeah, like if I pay for everything, I'm cheating. That's the post I saw, right? And I'm just like, man, that's funny. That's funny to me, because I grew up, you know, my family from Texas, so I'm a hood nigga, but I got that Southern hospitality. You feel me? Yeah. So I was raised different. I knock you out, then pray for you. That's the type of nigga I am, right?
Wow.
So not you as a woman, but just in general.
Right.
Niggas. So, you know, my grandfather, he had 2 jobs, and my mom has 8 siblings, so they had 9 to 10 kids at some point, right? And my grandma stayed at home with the kids, took care of home and everything, so she didn't work at all. My grandpa didn't work. So if that situation, I have no problem. But the thing is, I'm a full-time dad. I'm a great father. I'm a great cook. I clean the house. I do everything myself already. Okay. So if I bring a woman in the house, then are you there just for sex? What are you gonna do? Because I already do everything already. So it's like, how are you gonna contribute? You're not paying the bill, and I'm still gonna cook. So it's like you're gonna do things here and there, and it's like
But are you
I'm not.
open to that though? Because some
Um,
men are not. Some men are like, what if she makes more than you?
I, don't- I doubt it. But if she does,
Oh.
it's a blessing. If she does, that's a blessing. If she does, it's a blessing. And I'm a Leo, so I do have pride, but I'm learning how to grow out of it. So I don't know. I don't think I'll have a problem with my woman make more money than me
Okay.
if unless she felt superior because of it. Like
Mm.
where if I felt belittled or
Yeah.
nigga, she started snatching shit at me and all that, then yeah, I couldn't do it. But I don't mind, especially if I get a million or something, like if I really like my business take off all the way, or like I
Yeah.
booked a big movie or something and I just got it,
Yeah.
then cool. But I'm really these days it's just like I'm skeptical about everything dating wise because, you be paying for everything and she be pocketing everything and then y'all break up and then she got all her money and now she's taking yours. I'm just
So you don't want everything in one account? Like some marriages, they're like, we're gonna have one account. I don't want you to have no secret accounts. Everything, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. Is that's what you want?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
So if I decided to do it, I'll do it. But most likely I'm gonna have my rainy day account
I
or my
can't.
sons or
Right,
my son's account. I mean, he already has two accounts already, so
I
that'll be my third
cannot.
account for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. But I don't. She got to be a hell of a woman, first of all, for me to even think about marriage with her. She got to be a hell of a woman to where
Do you
I
not want to
trust
be
her.
married?
I do want to be married. I want to
Oh,
have like eight. I want to have like eight more kids. All that.
I can't. I can't. Eight? Now you're going too far. I need you to slow
Not
down.
eight, but I do want to have. I do want to have a plethora. I do want to have a
Oh.
plethora of kids running around the
Well,
house.
this is good. Well, God, we need you to go ahead and send this
Yeah, I'm
wifey.
just saying, like,
Okay, listen.
he taking forever, man. He ain't on schedule, man. Like I should have.
Okay. Now, what if you meet a woman who is absolutely everything that you want, but she has like her own debt problems? She got a buttload of credit card debt, student debt, but you don't find this out. Or do you find this out on the first date? Are you the type of person that's gonna ask that, or are you gonna wait until it gets serious, or wait until y'all get married?
Woo. So I'm a avid go with the flow dater.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
It
That's
is. It
dangerous.
is. But only because I hate like even when I'm on these dating sites
Yeah.
and the girl be like, so do you see your son or like ask me questions about that type of stuff. Like I don't like questionnaires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying I'm never gonna ask, but like in the beginning, like first opening conversations, I'd rather feel
Period.
your
And at least you
vibe.
need that credit score.
Yeah, like I don't like that. 'Cause that let me know that you tired of wasting your time and you have zero time to waste, and you ain't gonna find nobody with zero time to waste. You gotta waste time.
No,
You gotta be
well,
open.
no, now
No,
she brought
no,
up.
no.
Look,
Listen,
you
wait, wait,
gotta
wait,
ask
wait, wait.
those
Listen to me.
questions.
Listen to me. Listen to
Go,
me.
go.
You cannot escape the lessons you're supposed to learn in life. You cannot
Right.
escape it, and you cannot control how long it takes for you to learn a lesson or anything else. You can't control it. So you have to date and be willing to get hurt. You have to date
That
and be
wise,
willing.
yeah, from that standpoint, yes.
Yeah,
But you choose who you date. So if
right.
like if I'm on date 3 with you and I'm like, you're telling me like, yeah, right now I'm working on my credit score is pretty low right now. And I'm like, okay, so what are you doing to fix this credit score? And if that
Mm.
person is literally just like, I mean, credit gonna be credit. It's gonna be there. That I'm paying it the rest of my life. Then it's like, okay, next. Because hey, I'm not trying to get no more debt. Like I already got enough debt myself. So I'm open to finding out things on the way, but it's certain things that you just don't wait for. Like I don't want to wait for I don't want to wait later on to find out you got kids later on. I met guys who literally, I'm talking to them a whole 2 weeks, and they don't mention nothing about a kid. Sometimes they don't mention nothing about a wife, trifling. So, you know, like, it's sometimes I feel like those type of things, we don't have to discuss your child, but I feel like when it comes to like children, when it comes to, you know, money, when it comes to, I don't know, like expectations, I feel like those type of things, like, yes, Kennedy, are you a murderer? Yes. Have you been
Depends
to
on who we
jail?
murdering.
You
Depends on
know,
who we
like,
murdering.
some
Anyway,
people don't want to talk about those things and they're uncomfortable. But I feel
mm-hmm.
like I'm not gonna get into a relationship with somebody. Like, think about, what about the porn star guy? What about him? What if I didn't ask that question and he didn't tell me all those things? Okay, I cannot. Like, I could have been, you know, like, oh, he told me everything up front, so I'm gonna just slide on with it, you know.
But
But
let
you
me ask you
gotta
this
be
though.
smart about it. You can't. You choose to get into a relationship with someone, you know. Like,
Right, but
there's a choice.
let me tell you this though. Like, you can't force nobody to tell you the truth though. So you can ask somebody and be like, "Hey, so how's your credit score?" "Oh, my credit lit." And then you find out. No, I'm just saying, like, niggas lie, women
That's
lie,
true.
people
That's
lie.
true.
So for me, I've never been, you know, even when I was homeless, I never was tripping over money. Like, money is just money. Like, money come, money go, right? So I wouldn't let
Mm-hmm.
money be a deciding factor in whether I date you or not, or your credit. Like, that's all that can be repaired. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how, then my job as a man is to teach you how, or show you how, or to help you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't ask those type of questions. Like, I feel like in that time of you investing, you're going to see things for yourself naturally that will be a
Mm-hmm.
red flag. So for me, like the girl I dated, you know, the first few months of the year, I saw red flags, but I was so like, she the one, you know,
In
that
La La Land, we've been there. We've been
yeah, so
there. Okay.
I missed those red flags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they were there. Like, God showed me everything I need to see. I just was like, nah, God, chill. Like, nah, nigga, she the one, God. Like, that was me.
Yes. Trust me,
So
we've all been there.
right. So for dating somebody, I'm not about to give you no questionnaire, especially at the bat. I'm more concerned with how we vibe, how you smell, how you make me feel, like what your vibe like, you know what I'm saying, what your interests are. Like, I'm more stuff that's gonna be down the road when we old and can't have sex no more. Am I still gonna be fun around you, or you be fun around
Yeah.
me? That's what I care more about. So when I'm dating somebody, I'm asking questions about what you like to do, like what are your interests, not so how was your dating life, or what have you been through. Like, I'm not focused on the things that, because I feel like a lot of women especially, niggas really don't. Well, I don't know, 'cause I don't date niggas, but women especially, like when women are dating, y'all ask questions to fuck to hear and know, so you can be like, okay, nope, 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 nope. Like, you ask,
Listen.
you ask like, so last time you fucked the baby mama, please say yesterday. Oh, you no, 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 no. It's like, you ask questions so you can so you can not mess with me. It's like, you gotta. I feel like you gotta figure out how you gonna when you're dating somebody, you can't set it up to fail. And I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of women, when y'all dating, y'all ask questions to weed niggas out as opposed to bringing niggas in. If that makes sense, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean,
It's
it does, but I think
okay.
it's like,
Wait.
go
So
ahead, go.
question one, if you answer question one, number two, and number three, Rick, then we'll continue. It's like, why is it such a fucking? It's not Jeopardy. Why is it such a game? Just chill and have a conversation, have a drink, and let's vibe out and see how you. Because we might go through all these damn questions. I might pass all these questions, and then we hang out, and then you like, I don't like this nigga
Yeah.
immediately. So it's like all those damn questions. You have your heart rate up for nothing. Like, just chill and get to know somebody. You feel
Yeah.
vibe out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, people take life too serious, man. People take life too serious, dating too serious, and it's just like, man, I'm a different breed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really a Southern nigga at heart, and you know, Southern niggas move different. You know what I'm saying? And we act
But you
different.
gotta think about it though. Like, literally, Brittany just said it. People ain't got time to waste. Okay, people are aging. So that's
We
the
do
biggest
though.
thing.
You
Like,
do. You gotta have time to wait.
we do now. We do. We date. Trust me. Literally, all my friends that are on this live right now, we definitely had our shares of dates, but we definitely get to a point, especially if we start feeling the person, by date 3, like date 3, we are going to be asking those questions. And as my friends know, I'm the one that's straightforward. So I'm going to probably do it on date 2. But I ask, like, because I feel like if you don't ask, you're going to get played. So my question to every guy
Lorenzo.
that has ever dated me, you know, literally either date 1 or 2. Right now it's been date 1. But it's literally, you know,
Give me my
what are
water,
you
please.
expecting? You know, like I'm dating with a purpose. That's what I am. I'm
Thank you,
dating to get married. You know, I'm dating to find my husband. I don't want to waste no time with somebody who's living La Vida Loca or somebody who's shaking that thing or someone who's sowing their royal oats. Like, I don't have time. Like, there was a time in my life where I was open to the streets, you know, but like now dating with a purpose is my life, you know, like I'm not trying to, you know, like literally, and this is just completely transparency. I
Right.
even made a promise to myself before 2020 started. I was like, I'm not having sex anymore unless it's with my man, not my boy, my friend who's like my man, not my
Quarantine, babe. Quarantine, babe.
And I'm proud to say that I've kept that promise, you know, like it's real. And it's one of those things where like once you, I mean, like because I've had my fun. I've shook that thing. I've listened. I've had some fun. So 2017, 2018, 2019, Chels, you know, it was a hot girl summer, a hot girl winter, a hot girl spring.
This is beyond me.
But now Chelsea's a changed woman.
Well, look at God.
Look at it. Look,
Won't he do it? He did it.
I'm a changed woman. So, you know, for me, I mean, I've gone on dates and things like that, but it's simple, you know, like it helps for me. It helps me suss out the guys who, you know, who do want to just have sex. And I leave that open to guys on dates. You know, I'm like, if you really want to just have sex with me, say it. In 2018, I would have said, I want to just have sex with you too, you know, but now it's like, at least we're real with each other, you know. She is, y'all. I'm a witness. But seriously, you know, I feel like you need to have that level of honesty with a woman like me, you know, like I want to know, like, because sometimes you do just like, oh, I was just feeling you at the club that night, you know, you looked real good, you know, let's go do our thing, you know, listen, Jay, tell them, okay. And then sometimes it's like, no, like I was listening to your conversation you were having with someone else, and I really wanted to just see where this could go, you know. So listen, to me, I feel like you gotta be honest, you know, you gotta ask those questions. And us as women, I think sometimes we devalue ourselves by not asking those questions, you know, like not saying what we really feel and what we really want to know. And then all of a sudden 3 months down the line, after we done smacked the cheeks a couple of times, and now we up here looking single and looking crazy because they're like, wait, I wasn't serious. I didn't know you were trying to be serious. And this is after we've had sex multiple times. Like, I've shared pieces of myself with you. Now we have sex ties, soul ties, you know, it's the whole thing. So I feel like as women, we have to be vocal about those things. If we just want a little cut buddy, then that needs to be mutual and it needs to be discussed from the beginning. It doesn't need to be something that, oh, I'm in love with this man, you know, but I just don't want to tell him. It's like, girl, what? His ass might not be in love with you. He might be shaking that thing. You know, he might be for the streets and you really for him. So I feel like honesty from the beginning, us women, we have to protect ourselves in that way. You know, like we don't have to, I understand the third degree questions, you know, but I feel like if we don't ask those questions, sometimes, or 9 times out of 10, we're the ones who are getting, you know, affected by it, who are getting hurt the most by it. Let's say that.
I'm speechless. Nah, but like, nah, I feel that. And I'm not saying, like, I wasn't saying no ask no questions. I just feel like a lot of y'all energy be messed up when you ask these questions. Like, you know, niggas feed off, niggas can tell y'all energy. Y'all be having that, okay, nigga, all right, so listen, before we, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like, it's cool, like in conversation, in moderation. It's cool to ask questions. Like if you're on a date, yeah, ask questions.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about on this damn app. Like y'all asking me like, like, so how are you and your son's mother? It's like, nigga, I don't even know if I like you to be discussing my son's mom with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so like I get that. Like you have to protect yourself. Even for men, we have to protect ourselves too. But it's just like it's a time place for everything. Like if you're on a date, you sipping. That's the easiest way to get to know somebody is to go out and have a drink. You're gonna hear everything you know anyway.
Right.
So it's just like I just feel like
But wait a minute though. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Just because you just said it, and I'm telling you, I've been here before. When guys say on the first date, for the very first date, I wanna, let's go get some drinks. Like I feel like that's an X-nay on the Epis way. Like nobody. For me, I feel like if we're gonna go on a date, like I want to go on a date. It doesn't have to be Tao, but it needs to be somewhere where we can actually sit down and listen to each other and hear each other clearly. Like what Kennedy said. Maybe we just want to know if your baby mama gonna pull up on us.
I like the way you think, Kennedy.
That's true. Okay, that's real true, Kennedy.
You never know. That's the answer. You never know. Y'all know women are unpredictable. Women are unpredictable.
I ended up having to leave a date, and I was so embarrassed, and y'all, it was so bad. It was a few years ago, but literally, we walked into a restaurant. No lie, no exaggeration. We walked into a restaurant, and literally, before we could even get to the hostess, he grabbed my arm and was like, shit.
Oh.
And we ran right out the door. And of course, I ain't gonna ask no questions. I'm the type of woman that's just gonna go with the flow. I'm like, we running, you running, I'm running through. We literally get in the car, y'all. I was like, what happened? Because he just sat there in the car. And so I'm like, what happened? What's wrong?
Whoa.
What did you see? And he was like, oh, it was my baby mama auntie.
Baby mama's auntie. I've heard it all.
Look, I literally, excuse me. He was like, yeah, it was just my baby mama auntie, man. She crazy, man. She said if she see me with, any other woman besides her niece, man, that she ain't gonna never let me see my kid, man.
That nigga was lying, first of all.
Listen.
Yeah, he was lying. He was lying.
I mean, she lives with her auntie, y'all, but I was just like, I was so done. Like, I've had like a whole series of bad dates, y'all. So listen, that was just
you ain't the only one.
Crazy. And he thought I was crazy for not wanting to even like stay. I was like, okay, you can take me home. You can take me home. Like, and he was like, are you crazy? And I'm like, no, you're crazy.
Right. Yeah, that's too much.
But what do you feel about that? About dates? Like going to the bar? Like nobody wants to, I don't want to go to the bar with you on a first date. Like what kind of crap is that?
So believe it or not, women ask me, like, I don't know whether, like, especially on dating apps, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say, let's go for a drink. You know what I'm saying? And it's a drink is harmless. It's not saying that let's go get faded, but I don't know they be trying to. I don't know they be trying to just like have sex with me. I don't know. I do know, but
brother, you got to be smarter than that.
But definitely, they be winning sometimes. But they do. Most of the time, they do offer like let's grab a drink. You know what I'm saying? That's the most innocent way to to talk is to have a beer and people open up.
I don't know if that's the right word.
No, when you drink, I mean, I've gone out for drinks plenty of times, and not even tried to have sex. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, sometimes it happens, but I don't. That's not like my goal. Like it's easier. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like me personally, like if I'm sober, I'm a fun person regardless. But if I'm lit, I'm more fun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talk more. I'm more open. I you know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you go out for a drink, it definitely gives you that the opportunity to, it makes you want to talk more, and it's easier to vibe when you're having a drink, you know what I'm saying? So, but I do understand where you're coming from, and I understand why women, get eerie about like, oh, you want to go for a drink? Oh, you just want to have sex? I feel like
I'm women.
Okay, look, yeah. So look,
completely. I'm like,
right. Right. This is like this just happened, right? And it's off topic, but I just feel like a lot of women like y'all be on the defense too much. Like y'all think about, y'all assume the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I get it because a lot of niggas are the worst, but then there's real niggas like me who gotta get the tail end of it or the ass end of it because of what you've experienced, and you don't want to experience that no more. I'll never do that again. But it's like that's not what I'm on, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is the topic I want to talk about. Like, like for me, I don't mind if I have a girlfriend or a woman I'm dating, interested in. I don't mind hanging out with her during that time of the month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, off this dating app, off a BLK dating app, right? I was talking to a young lady, and she invited me over. Not on the first, not immediately, but we talked for a minute. She invited me over, and then she was like, I'm gonna come over tonight. She was like, no, not tonight, maybe 1 or 2 days, right? So the next day, she was like, okay, she was like, maybe tonight. But the way she was saying it, I kind of figured it was that time of the month. So by the way, she was indecisive about when.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm cramping, but you can come over tonight. I'm like, nope, I'm not coming over tonight.
Okay.
And but then she assumed like as if I'm only coming over to have sex, but it's like I've never met you before, so I don't know how you are when you own it, because different women handle that shit differently, and I don't want you to be having no tangents with me, and I don't want you know what I'm saying. I want to be around you, especially for the first time when you're happy and free. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't have sex, that's cool, but I'm not about to come to your house while you're telling me you're cramping. Like, what is? And I'm cooking for you, and we drink, and I'm doing all of that, and that's not fun for me. So you think I'm gonna drive to your house, I'm gonna buy alcohol, I'm gonna buy groceries, I'm gonna cook, and you cramping? Does that make? I mean, like, even if we wanted to, we couldn't. But
right. I don't even like to be bothered.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't like
Right.
to even be like touched or. I'm like,
Right.
I'm real
Right, but
irritable.
believe it or not, that was our last time talking. She was like, oh wow. She was like, oh wow. And she was like, well, this might be your only opportunity. I'm like, that's that. I'm like, well, for you to even, and she a Leo like me, so she's very dominant, and I'm not cool with that already.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna judge her by her sign. Like I'm trying to get out of that. Oh, you one of these? Okay. So I just let her play its course, and she was like, yeah, this might be your only. This might be, and then she did the snatcher thing. We was on video chat, and she snatched. I was just like, yeah. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate, but I respect it. I was like, that's unfortunate, young lady, but I respect it. And then she said, wonderful. And by she saying wonderful, I knew that she was, and that was the last conversation. But yeah, why is it? And this ain't the first time. Why do women feel that way? Like, if a man don't want to hang out with you, especially for the first, it ain't like we've been dating for months, and then she like, I'm like, I want to see you, baby. Like, with my peer, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see you. And that's understandable. We've been dating already. We already did all that, so you can't get around me now. But to be in the beginning, like, I don't even know you. That's like me hanging out with you and your homegirls, and I don't know you or your homegirls. Like, I don't know if you've been yourself. You've been like, I want to be around you when you're you,
right?
The real you. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect sense to me. Listen,
but why do your counterparts think like that though? You might agree with me, but your counterparts, and this happens quite frequently, and I'm gonna keep saying no. I don't want to hang out with you in your period when I don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? This makes sense.
I mean, especially like if you don't know her, I think it might have just been like a thirst because maybe it was just hormones. Maybe she was just because when we are on our cycle, we're definitely way more sensitive. So maybe she just wanted somebody to be around, and because you just so happened to be the person that she wanted in that moment, that's probably, and you rejected her. It was a rejection thing, like anybody who's rejected, like if you're rejected when you're not even on your cycle, that's gonna be bad. But if you're rejected while you're on your cycle, that's like times 10, So I think that's probably why, because when you are on your cycle, I know I get real whiny. But I'm only whiny to the person that I'm dating, not just anybody who would take my wine, like I don't know those type of women. I don't know.
It's beyond me. I was like, all right. And that was our last time talking. I was like, God bless. I just wouldn't block the number, so I won't be.
Listen, you're a part of the blocking ministry.
Oh yeah, I'll block. Once I see it ain't it, I don't even let myself get that situation no more. I don't allow round twos when it's bad
Listen,
round ones. Yeah, I'm cool.
yeah, I just Kennedy, shut up. No, I definitely. That's how I feel. I feel like blocking a person is not just for them. I think it's also for me. You know,
Yeah,
like I don't want you to have access to come back 3 months later. You know, and then all of a sudden you feel bad about what you said or what you did. It's like
right,
no,
right,
like no, because you still the same person. You still ain't changed. You
right.
still don't want nothing serious because what something changed. You had I don't know, a damn accident. All of a sudden you changed. Your life
Accident.
changed. I don't know, like because I just can't. I cannot. So I just I'm so cool on that. And sometimes I do have to not only block their number, but I sure to be blocking folks on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, don't be sure, because oh my goodness, I had this guy who literally, I'm not lying to you. I blocked him on my phone. He found me, no lie, he found me on Instagram. Mind you, we were not friends on Instagram at first. And then he found me he found my email, and then he found my work email. Like
Oh
it was
wow,
all kind of shenanigans. When I say stalker alert, I mean full blown stalker alert. Okay.
wow.
So yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Like that's extra. That's extra, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Listen, I got so many stories. It don't make no sense. I got
Oh
a
man.
food out and the bloody Porsche story, you know, but things
Oh
are
Lord. Oh
you
Lord.
know, things just happen to me for some reason. So I
Ooh.
have been glad that 2020 has been, you know, besides Rona, it has definitely been very healing for me in the relationship world. I would definitely say
Mm.
that. I think this whole, you know, decision to not have sex with anybody has
Right.
been like super, super helpful. Definitely has been Kennedy Shell.
Right. Right.
It's been super helpful in me just not falling for the wrong people
Hmm.
and getting attached and getting these soul ties to the wrong people, because I think that that's been one of my biggest things is like
Right.
getting really attached to guys, you know, and thinking that, you know, it's gonna work out and not asking those questions that I should have and actually listening to them when they said it the first time. Because sometimes what I realized, like you were talking about earlier with the red flags, sometimes we get those red flags and baby, we just choose not to pay attention to
Ah, ah,
them. We ignore
ah. I put on
them.
shades like
Okay, I can't see. Look, bird box. And we turn the blind cheek to that junk, man. It is crazy.
ooh,
Blind eye, I said blind cheek, but blind eye to it, you know. And
ooh.
I've learned my lesson, honey. I got my bruises and my scars. So yes, I definitely have learned. Kennedy, shut up.
Kennedy off that wine
Anyway,
too, man. She off Henny right now. Something.
okay.
Kennedy off Henny right now.
Listen, I cannot. I can't. Hey, Frankie.
Hi,
So
Frankie.
yeah, look.
Me and her got beef. But anyway.
I can't. So I guess for the last few minutes, y'all can ask us some questions. Do y'all have any questions for me? Do y'all have any questions for Leon? Do y'all have any questions, any topics that we haven't touched on? You guys probably missed our first 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. We were actually talking about the current events and stuff like that. So we
Yeah,
definitely
Sammy, you
used
got
our
any questions, Sammy?
platform positively. We definitely did. So yes. What questions y'all got for us though?
I think Sammy got a question for me.
What question, Sandy?
I'm just kidding. I'm just talking.
What's good on y'all? Who is that? You know him, Smooth Slim? Hey, Smooth
Yeah, that's my
Slim.
boy. What
Hey,
else, Smooth?
boy. We
Slim just
good
had a
over
baby,
here.
y'all. Say congratulations.
Huh?
He just had a baby. Say congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. Yes. Babies are beautiful. Oh my God, you got a Rona baby. Yes. I love it. How y'all holding up during the quarantine? Frankie, I'm good, girl. I am good. I've been working from home, working out when I can. I'm not pressuring myself. And yeah, I've been loving on myself. Sips wine.
As for me, I've been living my best life. Oh, we got 27 seconds left. 26.
you can see it on your side. I can't see it on my
Yeah,
side.
we got 15 seconds now. 15 seconds left.
Okay, thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure y'all follow the Real Let's Get Naked page, okay?